Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome to Doha.
The VR asked him to check the potential offside here, and the decision of the pitch was offside.
This is VR. Also, this is assistant of video assistant referee, AVR, and the replay operator, who basically receiving all the feeds, same as provided by the host broadcast company, and they can check all these feeds back and forward and choose the best angle. That's what replay operator doing during the game. He provide the VR the best angles, and VR can base his solution on this one. Also, usually system has a offside lines tool, which allow you to do the more accurate decision regarding the offside situation. And of course, the system is connected to the referee comms, and this is both-way communication between VR room and referee on the pitch. And during the check, VR can communicate with the referee and provide him some commentary and some advice what to do and how to make a solution in each particular situation.
This is a key point. You see the green circle before on the one step. When you confirm the lines of the attacker and defender, the system will immediately zoom out, and you will see again the full picture of the screen, the end of the pitch. So you can check there is no any player behind the pitch or somewhere in the corner, so to avoid these errors. So basically, with this technology, it will save you time. It will do more accuracy.
There is on the air. Yes.
Okay.
Mohammed?
Yes.
I recommend you on field review for possible red card.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You?
So, very important now that we are start in the tunnel, nothing, we only focus for the situation, and then they have some confrontation, we can see surrounding, yeah, some players, so we asking that we are either something happened during when we start the checking. So it's very good, excellent, how to say, the process here, very good.
After the warming up, 1, 2, 3, we'll move to that field. So group 1 will do the activity, do the training, 2 will be ready. Okay? We need to introduce the time when we change the headset.
Of course, Asian Cup, each team play for the win. every point, every goal, sometimes every situation is important to change the situation in the competition. That's why we are a very good and very important tool for the referees to provide the correct decision. Of course, human being, sometimes we are missing some situations, and then there is we have chance second time to go, have a look, and correct our decision on the place and not be influenced to the result of the game. That's why VAR in every match is really important.
Yes, MVAR is more close, like the VAR. It's only some tools we're using to let this referee understand well how they will face during the game, for example. And this MVAR really helpful. He also, this tool also look like instant feedback. So once the referee make maybe some incident, maybe they make a mistake, then we call them and then we make them, to understand what they can find the better solution on the pitch, because we don't want them to repeat the same. For example, they give penalty, but they want is a simulation. So we bring them and then say to them what the consideration, what the element they can see from these technologies, because in the real game, we cannot advise them. We cannot go to the field and then talk to them. But during this training session with the MVAR, we can give them information. This is not tied them, because once they go into, for example, like on-field review, and then they start discuss with the VAR inside the VAR room. But at the same time, the instructor at the pitch, when they go to the RRA, and then we start give them more element, what they can see, on the pitch without the technologies. So this is what we need to prepare them, because we try to be sure that what they can see on the pitch. We don't want them to go to the on-field review. Yeah, this is what our target, our aim. But football is, many things can happen, because football now is more faster. Sometimes the referees maybe at some area, maybe they miss something, and then the technology is really, really helpful.
Okay, Taki, for me this is no impact. I will stick with my decision.
In principle, VAR doesn't take any decision. So the process is like this. So a referee will take decision on the field of play. He will communicate with VAR, and based on this information, VAR will know, shall he intervene or not. So if VAR intervenes, he will advise to referee his opinion. He will advise to referee. He will communicate with referee, showing from different angle of view the situation. But final decision will be taken by referee.
I think fair play is very important as a refereeing team. Fair play is that our eyes is colorblind. All right, we don't see which team is all about. What we want to make sure that, first of all, the laws of the game is observed. Secondly, that the players' behavior, conduct is according to what has to be done as football require, all right? And lastly, whatever we decide in the field of play, it has to be based on evidence-based. And I'm glad the video assistant referee technology comes in, because it will actually elevate our position to a point where fair play will definitely be applied in the field of play. And this is important because football is very, very engulfed in a lot of controversy, and I'm so glad that video assistant referee technology has come in to make it even more better and fair play is being observed.
First of all, we try to be in the correct position to make a correct decision according to the interpretation of the laws of the game. And the most important thing in the game is we cannot do it by like one person, like I do it individually. I need assistance from my team, my two assistants. I need cooperation from the fourth official, and hopefully we have the parachute, we have VAR. First, we are going to make a decision first in the field, and then teamwork is very important. But we have learned, if we have doubt, we don't make any decision. We just follow the game, we play on the game, and then in the correct, like in the proper time, we wait for the VAR to just give us confirmation, or we need to on-field review to correct the decision.
Because I have experience with VAR, so I know what he needs. So every single decision, I speak out. I speak directly to not only VAR, but also for official and my assistant referees. We don't have any intervene, but I believe they check everything. Like when I do to be the VAR, like what I do. So we have some, we have few, 2 or 3 penalty area incidents, and also we have a possible handball. So this all they need to check. And also we have 3 goals. They need to check the 3 goals APP, take the time. But they don't give me any intervene. They check very fast. They do a very good job.
There have been plenty of matches that I have officiated with the VAR, but I think most important in every match with a VAR is always a brand new game. With so much of experiences you have on the field of play as a referee, it is totally different when we are being VMOs in the VAR room. And like I said, not only inside the VAR room, the communication between the VAR and the referee on the field of play is also crucial. All right, and ultimately these have to be done. A lot of preparation behind the scenes or before the game has to be done in order to have a successful match, so that we will not have any major issues in terms of communication, in terms of technology, or in terms of teamwork. All right, when we need to take a decision during the game itself.
VAR will not eliminate probably in terms of mistake of referees. So we have to understand that VAR is something that we use it as a tool, but I think just to assist the match officials. But at the same time, they have to know that refereeing is also about making decisions with least intervention by the VAR. Yeah.
The video match officials have a very important role and a very stressful role as well, because the expectation from them is to assess the referee very quickly, is to be able to give them the right angle, assist them with the right advice, and to call them also on the right situations. The referee has also to be open-minded in the sense that he needs to accept that when he's called, we as a team of referee want to be together in getting the right decision to be fair to the teams.
Sean, okay, he has stepped on him, all right? So I'm going to recommend an on-field review for a possible penalty. Yes.
Also check APP, check APP.
Here is the stepping. Point of contact.
Clear on his foot?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. So no sanction to number 17 as there's another covering defender.
Ashley.
How do you feel about the intensity? It's
Okay.
just intensity?
Yeah, intensity for me, because the heel's still on the ground. The
Yeah.
heel's still on the ground on the point of contact. So I'm going
Yes.
to give penalty kick and yellow card to number 17
Yes.
for the impact and the stepping. Okay.
Yeah.
What I have, number 17 steps on the back of the attacker. Clearly, I just watched it. Okay, yellow card to number 17 as well. Okay.
It offers the total different aspect of refereeing. So you see it from the outside. I think from a referee's perspective, you're in the game, you're feeling the players, you're feeling the atmosphere inside the stadium. You get the feel of the game. As a VAR, it's almost the complete opposite. So you don't have the atmosphere to bounce off. You need to take your emotion out of the decision-making process. So you're really only dealing with what you see on the cameras, and that's usually, and then applying that fact and information down to the referee team if needed. Just in the first match of my Asian Cup, there was a very difficult penalty area situation that went unidentified by me. And luckily, the VAR used multiple different camera angles to find the small contact inside the penalty area, which then led to one of the teams being awarded a penalty kick. So you can definitely see that VAR has a huge role in making sure that those little things that the referee might miss on the field, that the VAR can pick up with different camera angles.
The thing is, what is most importantly, it benefits football as a whole. All right, it helps the referee, but ultimately, I think the team will be the one to benefit most, because ultimately, if the referee is given another chance to look at the situation, if he missed, all right, and the right decision is made after the review, the team will benefit. And I think this is good for football because it is being fair. Because as referee, we're human, we'll make mistakes, and there are situations that we sometimes cannot see. So I think the video assistant referee is a great help to football and to Asia Cup that is coming forward.
When we have VR, it means we have justice. So I don't think the spectators and football community will be happy to see the referee's mistakes. When the one team, which is deserved to win the match, suddenly they lose because of the referee mistakes. And VR helps us to avoid this kind of mistakes. The VR give us, let's say, the second chance to take decision.
You are under pressure. You are under pressure, and then you learn to control your pressure in the positive way, to take advantage of VAR, to help you, to assist you to make a correct decision in the game.
Yes, I think one of the challenges as a referee myself is adaptation. All right. Previously, we have the AAR where the referees have to adapt to the additional assistant referee, and now we have the VR, video assistant referee. The referees have to adapt again with the VR. And like I said, it is still new, and every referee to continue, to be at that level, I think we need to adapt. We need to receive these changes, with an open heart, with an open mind, to learn, to study, and to absorb what is being taught to us.
So referee is also a team. They need to prepare themselves for the matches. Referees also go to the field of play. They also run a lot. They take a lot of decisions. They take critical decisions. So we consider referees also team. They need training, they need theoretical review, they need feedback, they need to review the previous matches, they need to review previous situation, and they need to prepare themselves psychologically, mentally, physically, technically for the next match. So this is what we do here in the preparatory course. We prepare our referees, and in theoretical part, in physical part, in mental part, in also medical part. So I hope our referees, the same as the teams, will be ready for this challenge and will be ready for this great tournament, which is AFC Asian Cup.
I think a lot comes down to being confident in yourself. There's always going to be pressure. I think we're at the Asian Cup. It's the World Cup of Asia, and there's always going to be pressure, whether it's applied from your fellow colleagues, players, coaches, spectators. You're always going to feel it. So it's about how you can cope with that. And I think it's taking a breath, and also taking a break from being away from the game, whether it's laying by the beach or getting a few hours out in the open. I think that's really important, to try and take yourself away from the game sometimes. So that's how I would definitely deal with the pressure.
It's very nervous every match, but I always talk to my team. Today I want a success to the match with you, with your support. I cannot alone.
With your experience, with your confidence and your gestures is very important to show the people and also the spectators and the people behind the TV, and that you are confident enough and you are able to officiate these big games.
We are playing a game where more, I would say, ethics, humanity, responsibility, too many, I would say, big terms that we are using in football. As we always say, that football unites the world. So it's very important to have a fair and a decent game, so everybody can enjoy. Not only spectators, not only players, even referees can enjoy the game.